Alrighty. How are you? Hope you're doing well. Today is leg day, and the agenda is pretty simple. I don't think there's too much to say today, except for the fact that we'll be starting off with some leg extensions, lying leg curls, seated leg curls, maybe around 4 sets in total of just hamstring stuff, 3 sets of the leg extensions, and maybe 1 set of something heavy, maybe some leg press with the plates, plate little leg press. And then calves. Legs is pretty simple. That's pretty much it. I think generally my legs are quite ahead of other parts of my body, for example. And it's pretty straightforward. Hamstrings, quads, calves. Calves is definitely a big thing that I got to work on, but I'm kind of come to terms with the fact that this is just how it is. It's the hardest to grow calves, so it is what it is. I'm not too worried about it. So yeah, hitting leg day. After I kind of skipped it last cycle. I know you shouldn't skip leg day, but I skip it not because I don't like leg day, but I skip it because, one, there are other parts of my body that are much weaker than my legs, and then also the fact that my legs are quite ahead of my body as a whole. I think my general list of best muscle groups is a tie between my legs and my back as number 1. I would say that my shoulders used to be a big point, but I'm not sure anymore. Back is definitely one of my strongest points for sure. I think chest is definitely one of my weakest, so that would put, arms probably just above chest, and then finally shoulders. So basically back, legs, shoulders, arms, chest. But pretty much everything after legs is not that impressive. Which is kind of the fun of gym, isn't it? We want to improve what we're not good at and make whatever we're good at even better. And the best part about it is it's on me. This is me. I'm working on things that are tangible. That's the word. So yeah, let's keep the car talk short. Nothing else to really say. I will see you inside. Actually, before we go inside, I want to tell you my weight. So, started off at 72.5. Measured my weight this morning. Came in at a solid 68.1. I tried to take my shirt off to get that 68 mark. I thought that I could have really, pushed myself a little bit more for that. But honestly, the cut's going pretty well. 4.5 kilos down. Well, 4.4 kilos down. And we're pushing along. And by the way, the goal is 63. We are on day 32 out of 100. So we're not even halfway. We're about a third of the way. Almost 4/10 of the way, or 40% of the way. And almost half the weight is lost. 4.5 out of 9.5. So, because 72.5 to 63. So, yeah, 9.5. So we got 4.5 out of 9.5. So just under about 250 grams off halfway. Pretty happy with that. I would say I'm about halfway. But the problem is that, and as anyone who's ever done a cut, the hardest part of the cut is the next day. It always gets harder. It doesn't get any easier. So, anyways, at this current calorie limit, at my 1800 calories, I am losing weight, so I can keep it for a bit longer. Lost about 400 grams over the day, so yeah. Anyways, without further ado, I'll see you inside. Alright, so next up, well, not next up, first up is leg extensions. And before I start them, I just make sure that the alignment's right, so yeah, it's pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. How much today? 117. Let's see. If it's too heavy, I'll go a bit lighter, but should be fine. Should be fine. Okay, yeah, that's fine. That's pretty good. 8. Probably go a bit lighter for the next set. Yeah, good set. Alright, so I just did a quick set. I say quick, same as all the other sets. I was set of 103 and then 10 of that. It was a good set. So now we're gonna step into sets of like double leg extensions. And I don't know, maybe I'll show that later. I might come back to this in a second, but I want to do just single leg now. So with single leg, drop the weight by about half, a bit more than half. 47 for each leg. And I'll make sure to also set the bar, whatever it is, whatever this is, a bit forward so I can rotate my other leg. And at the moment, I think my left is weaker. I'll start with my left, back to my right. You get the drill. Maybe we'll do 2 of this. I think two of this is good. So. Okay, wow, only 8. That's pretty. I don't know if you could tell, my right leg was significantly easier than my left leg, which is definitely a sign of muscle imbalance, but it's okay. We'll do one more set of this. I don't think I'll record it, but I'll see you at line leg curl. Okay. Now, next up is hamstring, so we got line leg curl. Now, personally, out of the 2 leg curl machines that are here, there's the seated leg curl and then there's the lying leg curl. Amongst the 2, I like the lying leg curl better. Why? That's a great question. A great question that I asked myself. Why is this one better? It has to do with the fact that how it feels. Now, the seated leg curl, I feel when I do them, I feel a lot of activation in my hip area, just like upper leg area, and it starts hurting too much, which could be a form problem, but I don't experience any issues with this machine. And maybe this is just me completely being delusional, but I definitely feel like there's much more of a stretch here, which I like a lot. So I set it down to the lowest possible amount, and in my app, I done 60 last. Now whether I'll do it this time, we'll find out. But I did 60 kilos and 10 reps, so hoping for similar, if not better. So yeah, I'll see you at the actual set. Alrighty. Good set. Down a rep, but good set. Alrighty, so now we are risking death. That's what we're doing. Leg press. Hopefully you can see me, but what is the weight on this now? We have 5 plates on both sides, so 10 plates in total. That's 220 kilos, not including the weight of the machine, because I don't know what the amount is, but I don't include it anyways. This is not a PR, this is what I normally do, but it's been a while since I've done it, so there's always the fear that this may be my last ever set. But that doesn't matter, because who gives a shit? You just gotta do the set, do it, get home, go hard, all that normal stuff. So I'm gonna lock in, and hopefully we can get around 8, but I wouldn't be surprised if we get less. I am seriously depleted. And if you hadn't already guessed, I'm not going for PRs today. I'm literally just trying to match or just maintain a high intensity. Because I am, depleted after all. But with that being said, let's get this music going and hit this set. Yeah, good set. Yeah, that was a good set. Okay, so the last set that you would have seen that I recorded was the leg press set, which it was actually a PR. So 220 times by 10 was the PR. I think my previous best was 8. So since then, it has gotten better. So I'm really happy about that. Didn't expect a PR today in any way, shape, or form. But, since I got one, I will take it nonetheless. But overall, great workout. I'm pretty happy with it. Unfortunately, normally I would have done some cardio afterwards. That would have been a nice little addition and helped a lot with the cut. But instead, unfortunately, I have to go home. I have to now study and do all that boring business and then edit this video as well. And for that reason, I could not spend another half an hour or even 20 minutes. So going as home as fast as possible. But I'm happy I recorded. I'm happy that I got another video out, and hope you guys enjoy it. I'm not sure if I can sustain this for the next couple weeks, but I just thought since this is probably my last opportunity in let's say 2-3 weeks, I might as well make one video, a leg day as well. And I'm trying out a new shorter format because I feel, at least for now, shorter videos are easier to consume. I think over time, as I get more and more experienced and get bigger and more wise, I'll have more things to say. But overall, today was a pretty standard gym session. And I think generally in a cut anyways, the gym sessions are quite standard. There's nothing too crazy that happens. There's no real, look at this new exercise that targets this muscle better. There's no real, bodyweight squats are better for strength and whatnot. The kind of goal, at least from what I've consumed in terms of content and science and all that business, the goal right now is just to maintain these muscles that I've built over the bulk. I've already done the hard work in terms of building. I hit a lot of leg days, and obviously amongst other days too. So while there will be muscle gains, you can't really stop muscles from being built. That's a innate feature of the body in order to prepare itself better for future. But just because of the fact that I'm depleted in terms of calorie intake, I won't be making such amazing gains. Let's just say that. I will be making these groundbreaking gains that I honestly have been making over the course of the bulk. Over the bulk, I was more or less hitting some sort of PR every single session, especially in my arms, especially in my legs. That's not going to happen as much, but at the same time, that's not the goal, is it? It's not the, in this phase at least, the goal is not to go for the heaviest possible weight. It's more of refining. I think that's probably the best word. It's not even maintaining, it's refining. It's making sure that everything that's there is better. And so I believe I've done that today. I had a really good workout. My legs are definitely sore. I think I need to figure out some more stuff for my calves. I felt like I didn't go too hard on my calves. Oh yeah, speaking of, after the leg press sets, I did 2. I then went on to do 2 more calf raise sets and then called it a day. So only 2 sets of calves, even though I should have done more, I could have done more. But, we take what we can get. So yeah. I think as well, this sort of format of videos where it's like less recording and more sort of car talk or whatever it is, I quite like this, honestly. I think it's more fun. I get to like listen to music and have more control over music as well. I think that's probably the biggest downside of recording, is that I don't really have full control over my phone because I'm using it to record. But yeah, no, I hope you have a great day. I hope that you go to the gym today. I hope you hit legs today if you haven't been hitting legs. And that's it from me. Peace.